going to talk about the joints training. Last time, the first video, we talked about where the joints are, how the joints are connected and interconnected with other part of the body, from the upper part and the lower part, and we call it the three external, not external, three external harmony. Okay, what is that? The wrist go with the ankle, the elbow go with the knee, the shoulder go with the hip. Okay, so we talk about that and how they're connected and how they're positioned, how they angle. Like I show you in that video about how the wrist sometimes don't bend like that. We keep it like that, and then we keep it like that, and we keep it like that. That kind of explanation for the first video. And please go and review that. The second video we did was about the fudging, with the issuing on the force, from using one or two techniques from our Wu Hao style. And that way we can see how external harmony is used, but more explaining the joint manipulation, you want to call it, or joint effects of the movement. Today we're going to talk about the drills. I have a special guest here today. Okay, I met him in 1995. He was a young boy at the time. He was studying from his teacher, the Choi Ka Kung Fu in Lima, Peru. You know, everybody know where Peru is. If you don't know where is it, think of the famous mountain Machu Picchu. I've been there. It's very spiritual and very energized. You go up there, you just don't want to do anything, including Tai Chi. You just want to relax and be happy, have hang out with friends, have a couple of drinks, and you're just smiling all day long. And I've been there, finally, and it was so beautiful there. Okay, and you can also watch my video. I have a video on there about, I think the name of my video is Once Upon a Time in Machu Picchu. That is the name of my video. So you can watch the video. It has me and my student who is a teacher there, Sifu Chang, Julio Chang, and his wife and his students were there. We were doing Wu Hao Tai Chi together in different places in Peru, but one of them is Machu Picchu. So let's welcome Walter. Walter, and he lives in Miami now. But he's from Peru. Okay, today we're going to do the first drills. The first drill is the two hands pushing hands. Okay, so let's put our feet together, and then we open one foot out. Okay, let's get a little bit closer, and then we'll put a foot out. So when we do the drills, as you can see, the legs is about 1 foot away from each other, the toes. Okay, and then the hand. Okay, this hand is a ward-off hand. Ward-off means peng, peng. Okay, when I put my hand here, two hands, it's ji. Ji means press. That's a simple explanation, but actually chi means containing him or control him. That's what it meant. So we just really use the word press. I'm pressing him, and this is push. So chi and an always, most of the time, come together, and I'm gonna push. Okay, as you can see, and then he's gonna come here. You watch how my so double hand, two hands. As you can see that I'm doing my pung. You see this, and this match with this, and you see this and this match with this. As he's coming towards me, I'm going to put one hand here. See that? He's coming towards me. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Then I'm shifting back. I'm shifting back, and you can see that this and this is like that. So it's not like that. If you do like that, then you lose the joint connection. So I'm like that. So this joint is connected with this joint. This joint is connected with this joint. And this joint is still the same level, around the same level of the, stay where you're holding like that. So it's around the same level of the angle. Okay. When I say same means within that zone. You don't have to be very accurate. It would be nice most of your applications right there, but because when we do application, there's so much changes happen. Okay, therefore, you really have to be watching how you do it and get as close as you can. So, in this case, you can see, as you can see, Walter, you see that this and this here, okay? And then this and this is there. So he's pushing it over here, and then when he pushes me, I'm gonna turn. You see that? So when I turn, I'm not doing that. If I'm doing that, I'm disconnected with my lower part of my body. My joints are not connected. One more time. So when you shift back, and then I'm connected, and I change. You see that? And then I press here, and then I push. And then he change. And he press here, and I move. So constantly I am joining my upper and lower joints. That's related. This. They are related. They are connected for the most effective technique that you can apply. Okay, so it's like yin and yang balance, basically. Okay, so that is from the double hands. Okay, so let's see, what about the chest? Can we also have some kind of joints? See, our vertebrae, we have vertebrae. The cervical vertebrae, the spinal cord, I'm sorry, that's what I meant. The spinal cord vertebrae. The spinal cord have those cords. They also have joints. That's why you got slip disc, So they also have joints. Now, how are we going to use that? Yes, we can use that. So let's say we are pushing hands, and this is the drill. When we do the drills, we follow rules. What do you mean by following rules? We follow the principle of pushing hands. The principle of pushing hand is to keep the fold here. As he comes towards me, I'm going to turn. That's following the principle of the rule. Shifting forward and shifting backward. This is following rules of the principle of pushing hands. So this is following rules, principle of the pushing hand. Now, I'm not going to follow rules. I'm still using the rules. I'm not going to follow exactly. I'm using the rule, so therefore it's violation of the rule in a way. To use it as an application, and you're going to watch what happens when you use this as an application. That means I'm going to push water here. So when I push water here, see, I can throw him off. Very likely, I can just throw him off. That's violation of rule. But how are we going to use our joints or our connection of getting rid of it? Okay, so we go from here to here. So Walter is here. So he got me, and I'm gone. So when he push, I turn. See that? When he push, my whole vertebrae push, I turn. So when I turn, you see his hand is all extended. He's not in balance anymore. He already fully executed. One more time. So when he push, he got me here. Then he push, he's extended. Let's say you push further, he's going to go. Then I'm going to use here now. So I make a sudden change. Then you say, well, you're supposed to follow rules. Yeah, I follow rules. Rules are set up for you to follow, but rules are also set up to break the rule. Okay, if you break the rule, you win. Right? So basically, I change the rule. I follow the rule, and I change the rule. It's called sudden changes. Sudden change. Sudden change is in Wu Hao Tai Chi. Other Tai Chi don't talk about it. Wu Hao Tai Chi have 13 body methods. 13. This is one of them. Sudden change. Sudden change. But not simply change. Sudden change. With style, with following rules, and you make a sudden change. Okay. So that's what it is. All right. So let's go for another joint training on the rolling hands. So the rolling hands, let's face this angle so they can see. Okay, rolling hands. This hand, I'm going to push towards his hip joint, his hip joint. And then he's going to turn. and then he pushed towards me, I'm going to turn. See that? I'm going to turn, I'm going to turn. No matter what I do, I constantly using my shoulder and my hip is connected. Come down, and then come down, and then come down, and come down. And then he's going to push me here, and now I'm going to go all the way up. Now I'm changing the rules now. I'm following the rules, but I'm making changes to the rule. I go down here and all the way down. So it's a different kind of training. So he pushed me here, push, and then I change. Yeah, he push, and then I change. Here. And then I change. Here. And then I change. You see that? So follow rules and go beyond the rules. So it's called quick changes. Quick changes. Okay, it's a very powerful word. Okay? So that's the for the hip area. Okay, these are all training of the joints. Okay, now we're gonna do, we do the same thing again. Okay, so let's say we're doing this again. Let's say we're doing this again. We're doing this again. And of course, we can go down here. We can go down in the middle. We can go on the top. Then we can go down. Okay. Let's say Walter is trying to be smart and say, hey, I don't want to follow your rules. And I just want to see what will happen if I don't follow the rules. When he doesn't follow the rules, that's where the troubles comes in. Especially when he's defending. When you're defending, you want to follow rules. When you're attacking, maybe you don't have to. So you have to make quick changes. Let's say then Walter know I'm going to move him down here. But he decided not to. He decided to put his hand up there when I'm pushing him down. But he still go back. And I go. What happened is that when he go, I was going down. The guy trying to be smart. No, I don't want to go down. He go up. So when he go up, what's going to happen is that I have to make a quick change. Also, I make a fast attack. Sudden attack. Quick changes, sudden attack. That's also the Wu Hao Tai Chi 13 body methods. That's not in many styles. So therefore it's telling you that Wu Hao, it's a fighting art. It's not just a spiritual art, just not a healing art, it's a fighting art. All the techniques is Wu Hao, even though the stance are small, not deep. Every hand is protected in the center. So therefore it's a fighting style. So what happened here, okay, we're going to do a little bit slow. What happened here is that when I'm pushing him down, he's going up. Oh, I can't go down anymore. So I make a quick changes. And then I'm going to extend my hand and my body. I'm doing that quick. Suddenly I have to do, because he confused me. My mind didn't get confused. My listening skill follow up and finish the job. If I don't have a listening skill, I'll be in deep trouble. I'll be in deep trouble, because if you have a listening skill, even though they decided not follow the rule, you can do a quick changes and a sudden attack. Therefore, you kind of violated the rules in that case, but it's a good violation. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, how are we going to train the shoulder? This is a very interesting technique that Wu Hao has to train the shoulder. Now, we have many exercises to train the shoulder. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, and we can do this, we can do this. But we have a drills for that for 2 people. Okay. So we're gonna do without, let's come here a little bit. So we can do without the footwork, just stationary. So from here, okay, and then Walter's gonna push me down, and I'm gonna connect him. Watch my shoulder. See that? My shoulder. See that? My shoulder is turning. My shoulder is turning. See that? See this? My shoulder is turning. And it's turning, and it's turning. Now I'm gonna go up. You take a half step, and then we go down. You take another half step back. Go up, and we go down. Constantly. And it's not tiring unless you do 5,000 times. All right? So we continue doing it. If you do 1,000 times a day, you're going to have very powerful with your shoulder. And you can do on the left side also. So basically, you see how we are connected. See that? Our hand is connected. I'm constantly controlling his wrist so he doesn't go away. And then from here, he's controlling my wrist. And then we go away. So we are training this to match this. We are training this. There you go here. So let's see the wrist match with the ankle. Okay, and we're going wrist to match this. And we go this to match that. Okay. So these are the joint drills training. We're going to do a 4 hands. You'll see that too. 4 hands. We're going to stationary. We're going to do 4 hands. Same thing. The palm. Okay. Walter's going to come forward. He's going to come forward. And I'm going to connect him here. You see that? So now you can see that my elbow now is connecting to his here. If I do it here, I cannot move him. If I do him here, I can move him. So I am my connection of my elbow is connecting to his knee now. So what is it telling you? I'm in control. I'm in control of him. So 2 bodies become 1 body. Who's the boss? It's me now. You see that? So 2 become 1, and 1 is me. Okay. So from here, cross, and then he's going to connect. He's going to connect, and we're going to touch. This is our 4 hands. Yeah, this is our 4 hands. All right, this is our 4 hands. Okay, so you see how I'm shifting forward, shifting backward. Everything is connected. Say this connected by knee now. Also connect to his knee. That's why the foot has to be here. If it's so far, we cannot do much. So here. So we are following the principle of the joint connection. My joints are connected to me, and my connection of the joint of the elbow and the knee is in line with his elbow and the knee. Okay, that's good. Okay, so thank you, Walter. So this is his second trip here. Walter come here once or twice a year to train. Of course, he also enjoyed the Texas barbecue, the fat brisket, he said. So we have great Texas barbecue here anyway. So this is the drills. Just an introduction. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to make the video too long. Just an introduction for you to understand that joint manipulation or joint connection from the upper and lower body is very, very important in pushing hands. Now, you do not want to make the joint tight. Now, somebody say, relax the joint. What do you mean by relaxing the joint? Do you let go of the joint? No. Relaxing the joint, people say, oh, don't make the joint tight. Basically, you just make sure your joints are loose. That means you're not controlling it. You're not tightening it. You just make sure it's loose. It's loose. It's like Jello. It's loose. So when it's loose, you can move. You see Michael Jackson, he's a great dancer. Why is he so good? Because every part of his joint is loose. So when you look at him, oh my God, his moonwalk is so good. Why is that? Because his joints are loose, you know. So it's very, very important in Tai Chi when the joints are loose. But when the joints are connected, it's like a robot. Boom, you go straight. You go relax, and then and it goes straight. It's going to be strong, you know. Quick changes, sudden attack. That's what I meant. So if you look at those robots, they do that. They kind of look down, you know. You say anything to him, and she get upset, and then she just relax like nothing happened, and then she sudden changes, and then when they attack, the whole thing go, whole body go, whole mind go, whole spirit go to you, and you're going to be blown up. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy your day, and please subscribe to our channel. Please like our video, share with your friends. We also have a Discord channel that talk about the secret form of Wuhao 108. The Discord channel is also called Master Jimmy Wong. You can find it in one of my Discord video, and you can join. It's free, and you get to see some of the videos and some of the lectures and some of the news and some of my travels is on there. Okay, thank you very much.